June 18, 1944, 03:12 a.m. Normandy, the 743rd Tank Battalion revs up in pitch black, engines roar. Sergeant Mike Riley slams his hatch shut on Sherman Easy 8. Move out in 5, crossroads by noon, or we're meat. His loader, Private Ruiz, grips the 50 cal. Sarge, yesterday's column, 24 tanks, all gone, ambush. Riley spits tobacco. Shut up and load, we got air cover today. They roll out, 30 tons of steel rumble down a sunken lane lined with 6-foot hedges. Visibility, 0. A Panther could be 20 yards away, chewing through the lead tank's side. 2 days ago, exactly this road, exactly this time. First Sherman brewed up before spotting the enemy. Second blocked the retreat. Rest died in flames. Survivors crawled back whispering, tigers from nowhere. 47 Shermans lost that week. 32 the week before, 18 yesterday alone. Brass calls it bokage, friction. Tankers call it suicide. 3 miles back, Corps HQ intelligence tent glows under blackout lamps. Captain Ellis, West Point 39, pins another red arrow on the map. No confirmed Panzer sightings, 7th Army static. Lieutenant Hayes, Yale grad, nods. Aerial recon clean. Proceed with the push. Major Klein, chain smoking, stubs his cigarette. Gentlemen, if we lose another battalion, Patton will have our heads. Get me something solid. They have photos, intercepts, prisoners. Nothing shows the Tigers moving. Nobody tells them the real answer sits 12 miles away in Ordnance Depot 321. Private First Class Edward Harper, 34, ex-Detroit Auto Parts clerk. Not a tanker, not a spy. A guy who once fixed his wife's brakes in 3 hours flat, saving her from a pileup. Drafted by mistake, stuck counting crates. No college, no stripes. Just eyes that spot bullshit in numbers. It's 03:47 now. Harper hunches over a crate desk under a swinging bulb. Mud cakes his boots. Crickets buzz. He flips through yesterday's requisitions, pencil scratching. His wall, a hedgerow map, stabbed with thumbtacks, red for Panzer IV parts. Yesterday, 7 pins in a perfect arc behind that same crossroads road. All for Maybach HL 120 seals, rubber washers nobody else notices, plus fuel filters, track pins, not salvage scraps, bulk orders. Something's wrong, he mutters. In Detroit this meant fleet maintenance, trucks prepped for a haul. Here, tanks, Germans swap seals exactly 72 hours before a push. Oil change, engine test, rollout. Harper checks his notebook. June 10th, 3 seals, Tiger ambush hit. June 11th, 0, quiet day. June 14th, spike like this, Panthers gutted a convoy. Patton holds 14 for 14. He stands, helmet under arm, stomach knots. Last time he piped up, depot captain laughed. Clerks don't think, Harper, they count. Now, 47 Shermans gone last week. He grabs the notebook, marches out into drizzle. Depot trucks idle nearby. A mechanic yells, "Harper, crates inbound!" He ignores it, boots sucking mud toward the jeep lot. 04:12 a.m. Corps HQ gate. MP squints at his private stripes. State business. Harper shoves the notebook forward. Tell Major Klein it's about the 743rd. They're rolling into a trap. MP snorts. Beat it, ink monkey. Harper plants feet. Panzer battalion. Moving tomorrow. Seals don't lie. MP grabs radio. Sarge, got a nut job clerk here? Inside the tent, Klein rubs temples as Ellis bursts in. Sir, depot private claims he predicted the push by engine gaskets? Klein. Gaskets? Get him in. Harper enters, mud dripping, notebook trembling. Sir, 7 repair units ordered HL 120 seals yesterday. Bulk, behind Route 13. Means oil change. Means March. 72 hours out. Dawn tomorrow. Crossroads. Ellis laughs. You're counting washers? We're West Point. Aerial shows nothing. Hayes. Private, intel is photos, not parts lists. Harper opens notebook, flips pages. June 10th, 3 seals. Tiger kills, 12. June 14th, 6 seals. Panther ambush, 18 tanks. Patton's 14 hits. Klein grabs it, scans. Pins match the arc. Christ, call Riley's column. Halt them. Radio crackles. 743rd actual, this is Corps. Abort push. Enemy armor probable. Riley. Say again? We're halfway. Klein. Halt, goddammit. Outside, first pink streak sky. Harper exhales. Tank stop. Dawn breaks clean. No ambush. Klein stares at Harper. How? Harper. They fix before they fight, sir. Seals first. Ellis. Bullshit coincidence. But Klein already grabs phone. Get me every depot manifest now. The clerk who counted crates just saved 30 Shermans. and nobody knows it yet. 4:32 a.m., Ordnance Depot, 321. Private Edward Harper sits on a splintered crate under a single swaying bulb. Mud drips from his helmet liner onto yellowed requisition forms. He does not look like a hero. 34 years old, 5'8", wire-rimmed glasses fogged from humidity. Before the war, he lived in a clapboard house on Detroit's east side with his wife Margaret and their 2 boys. No college degree, no sports letters, just a high school diploma and 15 years counting auto parts in a warehouse off Gratiot Avenue. Harper got the job after quitting school at 14 to work Ford's River Rouge plant. By 1935, he managed inventory for a tool and die shop that supplied Chrysler. His boss called him Eddie the Ledger because he could walk into a stockroom blindfolded, smell the oil, and tell you exactly how many number 8 carbide drills were missing. Neighbors knew him as the guy who fixed his wife's Plymouth brakes in 3 hours flat during a blizzard, using parts from his own garage while other husbands waited for 8AA. When the draft board called in 1942, Harper begged the sergeant, "Put me behind a desk. I add numbers. I do not shoot people." The Army laughed. Basic at Camp Lee, Virginia was hell. He fired 12 rounds from an M1 Garand. The range instructor yanked the rifle away. "Harper, you are a hazard. Report to Ordnance Supply School." By D-Day +5, Harper ran the forward spares depot for 2nd Armored Division attachments near a bombed-out farmhouse outside Carrington. No walls, just tarps over pyramids of crates stamped with part numbers. 20,000 line items under his thumb. Officially, he tracked Sherman road wheels, transmission seals, and 50 caliber links. Trucks rolled in from Cherbourg, trucks rolled out to the line. Harper logged every serial number in quadruplicate per War Department decimal file system 420.5. It bored him senseless until he noticed the German stuff. Captured Panzer parts came in wooden crates marked Rheinmetall or Krupp, not mixed with American junk. Separate stacks. Harper saw the first pattern in late May. Panzer IVs ran Maybach HL 120 12-cylinder engines, unique beasts. No American tank used them, no British. French junk from Renaults sat in different piles. Only one customer needed those specific radiator seals, carburetor gaskets, fuel line fittings, and main bearing inserts. And the orders followed a rhythm. Harper started his side ledger on May 15th. Not everything, just Maybach parts. He sketched bar charts on scrap paper from his footlocker. May 18th, 48 HL 120 seals, pulled from a wrecked Wehrmacht supply truck near Bayeux. May 21st, 12 Panzer Y4s ripped through an American convoy en route D15. Confirmed kills in the 743rd after-action report, 17 Shermans total loss. May 29th, 112 SEALs requested by 3 mobile repair companies behind Caen. June 1st, 18 Tigers and Panzer IVs hit the St. Lo crossroads at dawn. 21 Shermans brewed up. Survivors crawled back reporting engines that sounded freshly tuned. Harper circled the date in red ink. June 7th, 24 bearings for the same engine. June 10th, Tiger ambush outside Tilly-sur-Seulles. 9 American tanks gone. Pattern held, not random salvage. Bulk prep. Harper timed it. Germans ran full maintenance cycles before pushes over 50 miles. Oil flush, gasket swap, radiator cleanout. Exactly 72 hours from parts spike to first shot fired. Panzer doctrine, rigid as a Swiss watch. Americans grabbed parts when tanks broke. Germans planned ahead. By June 12th, the ledger screamed 14 predictions, 0 misses. Harper never breathed a word. Who listens to a private counting crates? Depot Captain Yates caught him once with the notebook. "What is this, Harper? Moonlight poetry?" Harper stuffed it away. "Just balancing stock, sir," Yates snorted. "Stick to adding. Thinking is officer work." June 14th changed everything. 7 repair units hit the wire at once. 3 from 101st Ordnance Battalion, 2 from mobile teams attached to Panzer Lehr, all demanding HL 120 SEALs, plus fuel filters, track pins, not singles, bulk 10s. Pins formed an arc on Harper's hedgerow map, right behind secondary Route 13 to Lissy Crossroads. The same road the 743rd Tank Battalion rolled down at 0312 that morning. Harper closed the ledger at 0347, stomach dropped. This was not 3 tanks. This was a battalion. Oil change complete, engines blueprinted, tracks tensioned, 72 hours out, dawn, June 18th, right into the American push. He could picture it. Lead Sherman hits a hedge corner, Panther side shot at 200 yards, chaos, burning hulks blocking retreat. 47 Shermans gone last week alone, this would double it. He stood, helmet under arm, mud squelched under boots. Last time he spoke up, Yates reassigned his best mechanic for insubordination after Harper suggested reorganizing the gasket bins by part number instead of crate date. Captains did not like enlisted men with opinions, but 47 tanks. Margaret's face flashed in his mind. She wrote last week, "Boys ask when Daddy fixes the big engines, not if. 0412. Corps HQ gate. MP Private Kowalski blocks the jeep path. Rain sheets down. State your business, Ink Monkey." Harper thrusts the notebook. "Major Klein, about the 743rd. They are rolling into Panzers." Kowalski snorts. "Clerk, stay in the rear. Beat it." Harper plants feet. Water streams off his poncho. "Route 13. Lissy Crossroads. Dawn tomorrow. Seals do not lie." Kowalski grabs the radio handset. "Sarge, depot private losing it. Claims tank attack by gaskets." Inside the intel tent, Klein stubs his third camel. Captain Ellis bursts through the flap. "Sir, the clerk says he called it." Klein. "Gaskets, get him." MPs frog march Harper in. Mud pools at his feet. Klein eyes the notebook. "Talk." Harper flips pages. 7 units, HL 120 seals, bulk, behind Route 13, means oil change, means march. 72 hours, tomorrow dawn, crossroads. Ellis laughs. "Washers, we are West Point. P-47s show empty fields." Lieutenant Hayes. "Private intel is decrypts and spies, not parts chits." Harper points at the map pins. June 10th, 3 seals. Tigers killed 12. June 14th, 6 seals. Panthers got 21. 14 straight. Klein snatches the ledger, scans dates, matches, AARs. "Christ, radio Riley, halt advance." Static crackles. 743rd, this is Corps, abort. Armor probable. Riley, halfway to objective. Air cover inbound. Klein, halt now. Dawn breaks. Silence. No shots. No flames. Klein stares. "How certain?" Harper. "Engines first, sir. Always." Ellis. "Fluke." Klein grabs field phone. "All depots, every manifest, yesterday. Move." Harper exhales. 30 Shermans breathe 2, so 5:47 a.m. Corps headquarters. Major Klein slams the field phone down. His aides jump. Captain Ellis freezes mid-sip of coffee. Lieutenant Hayes stares at the radio operator who just confirmed the kill count. 29 Panzer IVs destroyed in 12 minutes. 1 Sherman damaged. Klein turns to Harper, still dripping mud in the corner. "Private, how many depots track these parts nationwide?" Harper blinks. 217 active, sir. Forward areas only." Klein nods to his operations sergeant. "Get them on the wire. Every manifest from June 10th. Priority 1. Ellis sputters. "Sir, this is insane. We have trained analysts at G2, Oxford men, cryptographers." Klein cuts him off. "Oxford men missed 29 Panzers. The clerk didn't. Move." By 0722, teletype machines clatter across Normandy. Ordnance depots from Cherbourg to Coutances dump their ledgers. Harper sits at a card table turned makeshift desk, surrounded by clerks twice his rank. They hand him stacks of yellow forms. He flips pages like a blackjack dealer. Red pins sprout on the wall map like measles, seals, bearings, fuel filters. Patterns emerge faster than anyone expects. 0741, Harper taps a cluster south of Car. Panzer Lehr Division. 84 seals yesterday. Attack window, June 19th, dawn, Highway N13. Klein peers over his shoulder. "Confirm with recon?" A lieutenant checks the photo interpreter's log. "Negative sightings. Possible," Ellis mutters under his breath. Hayes grabs binoculars and climbs the observation tower himself. EO8, 14, P-47. Thunderbolts scream overhead on armed recon. 5 minutes later, excited chatter on the command net. "Bandits, Panzer Lehr elements, fuel trucks confirmed." Klein grins for the first time that morning. Pre-positioned artillery and tank destroyers wait. Result, 14 Panzers smoking, 3 American losses, Harper's second hit. Word spreads like gasoline. By 0930, division commanders call personally. Brigadier General Oliver from 4th, armored. "Your clerk says Tigers near Vire." Harper checks the pins. 92 bearings, sir. Window open 16 count today. Oliver hangs up laughing. "Better than my spies." Ellis corners Klein at noon. "Sir, this violates chain of command. Privates do not brief brigadiers." Klein lights another camel. "Results do, Captain." Ellis storms out. Harper keeps counting. 1422. New spike west of St. Lo. 116 track pins. Counterattack probable. Route D8. 72 hours. Klein. Notify 30th Infantry. Full stop there. June 19th proves him right again. Panthers hit exactly where predicted. Ambush reversed. American bazooka teams and 57mm guns waiting. 17 German tanks, total loss, 0 American armor casualties that sector. Harper's ledger hits 5 for 5. Resistance builds. Ordnance Captain Yates arrives at 1645, red-faced, demanding Harper's arrest for diverting government property to unauthorized analysis. Klein shuts him down cold. Your clerk just saved 600 million in tanks. File a complaint with Patton. Yates leaves fuming. By evening, General Courtney Hodges himself rolls up in a jeep. No aid, no fanfare, just the 3-star commander of First Army, cigar-clenched, mud-splattered boots. He walks straight to Harper's table, stares at the pin map for 90 seconds. Private, walk me through Caen, Harper points. 84 SEALs, N13, dawn today, fuel trucks confirmed, Hodges nods. Via? 92 bearings, highway confirmed, Hodges turns to Klein. Scale this, every army depot, yesterday. Ellis explodes from the shadows. General, sir, this man has no training. West Point analysts. Hodges wheels on him. West Point missed 29 Panzers yesterday morning. This clerk didn't. Shut up or ship out. Ellis blanches. Harper swallows hard. Hodges claps his shoulder. Good work, son. Army owes you tanks. 23:47. Harper's cot in the depot tent. First quiet moment in 20 hours. Ledger open to a fresh page. Pins now cover half the map. New spike near Falaise. 180 SEALs. Biggest yet. His hand shakes, marking the arc. This is not a battalion. This is a corps. Window opens July 1st. He closes the book. Sleep will not come tonight. June 28th, 1944, 06:12 a.m. Via Crossroads. Boom. 42 Panzer IVs and Panthers roar from the mist right into 4th Armored's kill zone. Bazooka rockets streak. 57mm anti-tank guns bark. Lead Panther turret flies 30 feet. Second bruise up, blocking the road. Germans panic fire into hedges. Americans wait, zeroed and loaded. 12 minutes later, 27 Panzers burning. 9 surrender, hands up. 3 American tank destroyers damaged. Harper's pin map nailed it again. 14:22, same day. Corps HQ tent. Major Klein bursts through the flap, grinning like a wolf. Via confirmed, 27 kills. Captain Ellis drops his coffee mug. Lieutenant Hayes stares. Harper looks up from his crate desk, pencil paused mid-line. Klein slaps the manifest stack. Private, how many depots now? Harper, 217, sir. Pins updating. Klein nods to Operations Sergeant. Wire them all. Priority manifests now. Ellis explodes. Sir, trained G2 analysts? Oxford cryptographers? Klein wheels. Oxford missed Panzer Lehr. Harper's batting 1,000. Move! Ellis grabs a phone anyway. This ends today. 16:45. Ordnance Captain Yates storms in with 4 MPs, face purple. Klein, my clerk, diverting classified forms. MPs grab Harper's arms. Klein steps between. Release him! Your man just saved 104 Shermans. Yates jabs a finger. Stole property. Court-martial. Harper calm. Public requisition, sir. Decimal 420.5. Klein, out Yates, or I call Patton. MPs drag Yates yelling into the rain. Ellis corners Klein outside. Chain of command, sir. Private briefing brigadiers? Klein lights Camel. Results command here. You want Bradley's wrath? Ellis storms off. 11:30 next day. Chateau map room. General Courtney Hodges rolls up alone, cigar clenched, no stars on his helmet, walks straight to Harper's table, stares at the pin carpet. Talk, Harper points. Via 112-track pins, dawn hit, Falaise now, 180 SEALs, corpse push, July 1st window. Colonel Baxter interrupts. Sir, recon empty. Hodges. Recon missed via. Proceed. Harper. SEALs mean oil flush, pins mean march. Hodges to Klein. Army-wide. Train clerks. Yesterday, by July 2nd, 287 depots pumped data. Harper clones himself, 20 trainees mark pins in 3 hours. Predictions 22 for 24. Losses drop 62%. Falaise pocket snaps shut July 5th. 50,000 Germans trapped. Harper's 180 SEALs called the Jaws perfectly. Captured SS logs confirm. Every spike matched to the hour. Mortain looms. 216 bearings cluster. Window, August 7th. Harper steadies his pencil. Germans fix engines first. Always. August 7th, 1944. 05:42 a.m. Mortain Crossroads. Operation Lüttich kicks off. 216 Panzer Bifors and Panthers surge from the forest edge, engines fresh from overhaul. SS Panzer Corps Commander General Hauser expects to cut the American corridor in half by noon. His maintenance logs, captured later, show the seals swapped exactly 72 hours prior. Harper's pins predicted the hour. 4th Armored Division waits. Tank destroyers hull down behind hedgerows. 150 mm long. Tom zeroed from 3 kilometers. P-47s circle at Angels 10,000. Germans roll into the kill sack. American guns open at point blank. Lead Panther erupts, turret cartwheeling into a barn. Second blocks the road, flames blocking retreat. Chain reaction, German crews bail screaming. Tally by 0719, 61 Panzers destroyed, 34 captured. American losses, 2 Shermans, crews extracted. Harper's ledger, 29 for 29. Radio traffic explodes. Corps, this is 4th Armored. Confirmed heavy armor destroyed. Your Clerk called it. General Bradley grabs the net from his HQ staff car. Klein, status? Klein, Mortain pocket forming, sir. Harper's pins again. Bradley, bring him forward, now. 11:47 a.m., 1st Army forward CP near Avranches. Harper rides shotgun in Klein's jeep, mud-caked notebook clutched tight. MPs salute as he enters the command tent. Bradley stands at the situation map, cigar smoke thick. Eisenhower's liaison colonel watches silently, no brass polish. Harper smells cordite and sweat. Bradley points. Private Mortain, Harper spreads his ledger. 216 bearings, sir. SS Corps, exact window. Bradley scans dates, matches AARs. Fillets? 180 seals, pocket confirmed. Bradley nods to his G2. Scale nationwide, every depot. Colonel Baxter protests. Sir, we have, Bradley, you have theories. He has tanks. Done. Word hits Chaff by evening. Eisenhower cables Montgomery. American ordnance innovation tracking German armor maintenance. 29 successes. Monty replies. Request technical details for 21st Army Group. British depots get Harper binders overnight. Back at Depot 321, Captain Yates waits with Provost Marshal. Harper, you are under arrest for theft of documents. MPs cuff him. Harper calm. Log them, sir. 420.5. Klein storms in. Release him. Bradley's direct order. Yates, he is my man. Provost, Army-wide now, Captain. Stand down. September 14th, Army Service Forces citation arrives. Harper promoted corporal on the spot. Bronze Star pinned by Bradley personally. For developing supply intelligence methods saving 600 million in material and thousands of lives. Photographers snap. Reporters ask questions. Harper, just counted parts, sir. Tankers did the rest. He declines interviews, returns to Depot 321, no fanfare, trucks still roll, crates still stack, but now 287 depots use Harper ledgers. Losses drop 78% through fillets. Ardennes offensive? Pins predict fuel shortages 3 weeks early. Bulge collapses faster. Captured German documents reveal the panic. Panzer Lehr maintenance officer diary. Enemy knows our service schedules. Seals arrive. Attacks follow. Coincidence impossible. SS Panzer Corps. After action. American supply intelligence reads our logistics like open books. Morale destroyed. By VE Day, Harper system tracks across Europe. 2,000 clerks trained. 854 predictions. 92% accuracy. German tank losses double pre-fillets rates. War ends 23 days early per Army estimates. Millions saved. October 1945. Harper musters out in Detroit. No parades. Margaret meets him at the station with the boys. Daddy fixed what? He smiles. Just engines, honey. Harper dies at 72. Heart attack. Local paper mentions Wu ordnance veteran. Wife finds the ledger in his footlocker. Yellowed pages, pencil marks faded. Dates match history books. She donates it to the Army Ordnance Museum. Curator calls it the quietest weapon of the war. No Hollywood movie, no bestseller. Just a man who counted parts, while others counted bodies. Germans fixed engines first. Harper counted the fix, and the war machine ground slower because of it.